Okay, hi guys, welcome to another WonderHero video. So in this video, I'll be talking about how fast one of my Scholar accounts have actually broke it. Not say close, how close I am to break even on one of my Scholar accounts, which I've only started in the beginning of this month, right? The month of March. Because as of recording now, it's close to the end of March. So I've actually did a video on like a 60-day to ROI for a new player, right? Then why is 60-day to ROI? Even though in that video, I was very transparent that no, you're not earning a lot per day from playing WonderHero. Like you're projected to earn like maybe about 60 cents a day, as you can see more from that video. But because of how cheap it is to start a new team in WonderHero, you still get a projected 60-day ROI for one brand new account with 3 hero skins and 3 weapons. So I actually tried it out, right? I bought a Scholar account for one of my Scholars with 3 hero skins and 3 hero weapons. And I wanted to see whether is it profitable, is it quick to ROI, because you can ROI fast, then whatever the Scholar account earns from there is like pure profit for me. And obviously for the Scholar, it's always pure profit for them because they don't put any initial investment. And I have agreement with my Scholars to split like 50-50, right? To make it fair. Like whatever we get to sell NFTs, and in terms of the token, I will split it with my Scholar 50-50, right? So he gets half of whatever the profits that we make from this account. Okay, coming back to this. So now I'm going to talk about the spreadsheet, right? So I bought like a cigarette weapon for 5 USDT, cigarette skin for 8.4, a link skin, this is a cloud link skin for 5.8, a link weapon for 6 USDT. This is a Circe Magic Apprentice. This is skin for 5 USDT and a Circe Magic Note, which is her basic 3-star weapon. So this is the floor theme, right? So I went for like heroes which was the cheapest at the time, because a lot of heroes actually are at 5 USDT now. And I went for the weapons which are relatively cheap, or the skins were relatively cheap, but like I don't go for the absolute floor, right? I didn't go for like $5 all the way, because I've looked at some of the stats for the $5 skins. Like if we have the market here, right? So I look at some of the stats for the $5 skins, and then I will like compare. For example, I look at some ROI skins. I'll compare like whether is it some of the $6 or $7 weapons, right? Whether are they like a lot better in terms of stats? I will go for the higher level equipment and higher modification level. Then I will like look at their stats. If I'm spending like $1 or $2 more and I'm getting like an NFT that has a lot better stats, I actually don't mind paying for the extra few dollars, right? 1 or 2. So that's why you can see that I didn't go for the absolute floor price 3 heroes and 3 skins. I actually paid a little bit more for some of them. And then so these are the profits that you actually earn. So what we got was that from the first week of him playing, he actually got a loot box drop that gave him a 5-star equipment that I managed to sell for floor price of 5 USDT. So the equipment stats was not good, so I listed it for 5 USDT and managed to get sold. So why we earn 4.75 is because, to be fully transparent, the WonderHero platform, right, when you sell right here, the seller has to pay a 5% commission fee to the WonderHero platform. So from selling that NFT for $5, I don't get the full $5. I only get $4.75. And then just today, we sold like a Celeste skin, a Dark Sorcerer skin for 4-star skin. I listed it for 12 USDT. We managed to get sold. So as a seller, we get back 11.4, which is 95% of that 12 USDT. So the total we have earned is just simple, right? We summed up these two, and then we get 16.15. Then from the tokens itself as well, the tokens, we have sold tokens on the 7th, the first week, and then on the 18th, because I found that like the gas fee, in terms of the gas fee, is actually not that worth it for me to withdraw that often. So in terms of token sales, we have earned like 7 USDT from it. So another thing about token sales is that when you actually withdraw, like when you withdraw your Horn and WND through this withdrawal box here, right? The WND and Horn, you have to pay a gas fee about 0.002 BNB, which as of the current price of BNB, which is about $432, is about 80 to 90 cents in terms of USDT. So you have to like be careful, right? Like you cannot just withdraw any amount of Horn. You can withdraw whenever, but you have to make sure that whatever gas fee you're paying in BNB is actually worth your withdrawal. Because even if you're talking about like, even if I withdraw both these two together and I sell for $7, right, I'm paying about 80 cents in terms of BNB gas fee. So I'm losing about 10% of it. So here, I'm not factoring in any gas fees. So I have to be just clear to the viewer here, right? This is not factoring any gas fee. So if you factor in gas fees, your effective amount that you're earning is actually just slightly less. So we just do the simple math. How much have we earned? So I've did this math before. So we've earned 16.15 and we're gonna add 7.07, which is 23.22. So I'm gonna divide by the amount that I've spent, which is 35.2, and we have 65%. So we're 65% close to break even on this account, even though my scholar has played this account for less than less than a month, right? So yeah, it's close to a month, and he's already we're already 65% to breaking even. So I'm quite sure that within April, right, of playing, once he gets another NFT drop, if we can sell it, then once we sell more Horn, then the account will be even closer to break even. Obviously, because I'm splitting my profits with my scholar 50-50, this account has not fully broken even, right? Because there's still a longer way for me to earn back my initial investment of 35.2, because whatever, when we encash this amount, I'm going to split 50% of the USD to pass it to my scholar. So things to take note that. Also, to be fully transparent, is that for my scholar's account, actually he has actually reached player level 6 for in just like 3 weeks of playing, so he's actually eligible for PvP. So I've actually like sort of like transferred some of my equipments and some of my skins and weapons from my original account, those I'm not using, to his account, which is very simple. The way you don't have an official way to transfer these skins and weapons. The only way for you to do is to list it on the market on your main account, and then log into the so-called the other MetaMask account for your scholar, and then you use USDT from there to buy it over, which is what I've done. So I've actually bought over from my main account to my scholar's account. That is how I am like transferring, so to say, because technically I'm not losing any USDT, right? But I do incur gas fees for this kind of like buying and selling. Because I list them on the market, I incur gas fees. Do I incur gas fees with that? But when I buy, when I buy on the other account, I incur gas fees, and so on and so forth. And when I transfer the USDT from one account to another, I also incur gas fees there. So definitely, this sort of transfer is technically not free because I'm paying a lot of gas fees in terms of BNB, but technically I'm not losing out in terms of USDT. So I've actually like sort of like boosted his account with some of my own like Celeste skins, as well as Celeste weapons that from my main account that I didn't find competitive anymore. Like it's not good enough in my current PvP rank, so I transferred them to my scholar's account. So this doesn't cost additional money, but it doesn't really reflect on the ROI of this, because whatever he has actually earned from this here is actually from the items and skins that I actually bought from the market. And if you're looking at the market right now, it is still really, really cheap. Like very simple. Let's click on all. If you click on weapon, right? So you have a whole list of weapons. All these are listed at the floor price of 5 USDT. And there are pages of different weapons for different heroes, all at the floor price of 5 USDT, right? Obviously, I would advise going for the Ashanti 3-star weapon, because the Wicked Parasite doesn't work that well. It doesn't do any attack. It only summons like dummies for the enemy to tank the enemy's attack. And their attack power is really low. So I'd rather you buy other things other than the Ashanti 3-star weapon. But you even have a Golden Peak, which is a Kagura Mai 4-star weapon for 5 USDT. And this weapon is actually not an attacking weapon. It's a support weapon that gives shield every turn to your teammates. So you got to keep that in mind. It's not an offensive weapon. But you can see even a Helen weapon, right? For 5 USDT. And then if we, so tons and tons of weapons at 5 USDT floor price. And if you look at skins as well, like you can also get a Helen skin at 5 USDT as well. So you can get like a Helen skin and Helen weapon. Supposedly one of the better, not the best range hero with a 3-star weapon, but she is one of the best range heroes with a 4-star weapon. for Helen von Kraus. And you can get one of the better range heroes for like the floor price of 10 USDT. And if you look at hero skins, obviously a lot of them, even a Kagura Mai like 4-star skin is at 5 USDT, and so on and so forth. So definitely, if you're a new player, it is very cheap for you to start, right? And no, it's pretty good. Like you can get your ROI pretty quick, but the disclaimer is that you're not earning a lot per day right now, right? Because to earn a lot more, the token price for WND and Horn needs to go up so that you can earn more from the token. Or if you are earning NFTs and if NFTs are selling for a higher price in the market, then you will earn more. But right now, the NFTs obviously are a low price to buy, but low price for selling as well. And also, you have to take in note that sometimes it's not that easy to sell NFTs because it's so competitive in the market that everything is at floor price, right? So what happens because I mentioned that I transferred some of my hero skins and weapons to my scholar. So what happens to some of his previous skins and weapons that he's using, right, is that I wasn't able to sell them. So instead, I actually put into a staking pool. So I put it into the stake NFT pool to earn some WND from the staking, so that maybe we can split the WND, once we can claim it, right? So as you can see from the unstaked one, these are the floor link skin, as well as the secret skin that I bought, as well as the secret weapon that I bought. So I listed them for 5 USDT floor price, but nobody wants to buy them, right? Because the market is so competitive at the floor. Everything is at 5 USDT, and not new players are coming in. So sometimes you have to take a note that if you buy some of these NFTs, you might be so-called stuck with them and unable to sell until the NFT market picks up. But right now, you always have the option of like staking your NFTs to earn some of the extra WND. So I'm doing that. Okay. So, all right. I hope that this is good information for any of you guys who are new to thinking of playing WonderHero, or if you are holding a main account, you're thinking of starting like scholarship accounts with extra MetaMask accounts to get scholars to play for you. So I hope this is useful information for you, and we'll see you guys next time.